So, you want to make an M. Night Shyamalan film? Well, you came to the right place. Although making a film as great as a Shyamalan masterpiece is an ambitious goal, I'm confident that with these simple tips, you'll be captivating audiences time and time again.
Nice answer, Jake.
Every movie needs characters, right? Well, this one's no different. Your film should be about a man. A troubled man. A troubled single white man. The moment viewers see his gloomy, cold, expressionless face, they will be torn to pieces by his subtle performance. Then, you need to team him up with a child.
How much is it, Dad? We need to record this so you can show your children. Mom started crying.
When casting these unforgettable roles, don't take any risks. Always go with an A-list celebrity. It needs to be someone who you know will be able to pull off your film's B-list performance.
What? No.
You can also cast yourself as a small part of the film. You know, just for fun.
He's a social worker with the hospital. I can put my hands out now.
If people don't notice immediately that you are in the film, give yourself a bigger role. Don't hold back on this. Even if you're a horrible actor, you can give yourself lines and create roles for yourself where you'll be able to act out your own personal delusions, like playing a writer whose work will change the world. You pretty much want to say, hey, look at me, I'm here. Next, you need a script. Now, a common mistake that an inexperienced Shyamalan filmmaker might make is to overthink the message of the film. The trick here is to make it feel like your film has a profound message about life, without actually having one. If you're not focusing on creating an overwhelmingly eerie atmosphere, you should turn your focus to making your film as full of allegory as possible. It doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. In fact, that's probably better. Just make sure you have a lot of it. It's important to choose a few colors you really like, and then only use those for the entire film, such as red and yellow, or blue and purple. You need to place your actors in obscure, slow-moving situations, where they can talk about things. These things might, but most likely won't relate to the story.
210 pounds. He runs a 40 in 4.3 seconds.
Like the human nose and ears grow a fraction of an inch each year? So a perfect balance of features now might not look so perfect 5 years from now.
I watched what side of the fin tracks are more indented. That shows you which direction they're going.
Now we come to the single most important aspect of the script, the twist. I say you should go with one of two options. Either make the audience think something is real, and it turns out it's not, or, get this, make them believe something isn't real, and it turns out it is. Honestly, there's no limit to how many times you can pull this twist. People fall for it every time. Once you're in production, you need to make sure you bring a tripod. The takes you are shooting are so ridiculously long that your hands might just fall off. You know what looks really nice? Shots of reflections. Once your film is completed, you need to advertise it. The ad campaign for your film is one of the most important parts of the entire process. No matter what genre your movie is, advertise it as a horror film. The movie itself doesn't have to be particularly scary, but the trailer should make you think you're about to see The Exorcist.
Could this really be happening?
Okay, fine. If you don't want my help...
I don't want your help.
Okay.
Duh.
I thought it was gonna be safe!
I fear our days of peace are over.
Bellow it out with all the breath in our lungs. Thank you. Thank you!
I hate to break this to you guys, but if you really want to be like Shyamalan, you can't just make one movie. You need to make a series of films that emulate his progression through cinema. You want to start off strong with a critically acclaimed film that will shoot you into director stardom. People will love you. You will be the hottest thing in Hollywood. They will hopefully compare you to Alfred Hitchcock or Steven Spielberg, and it's very important that you let that acclaim go directly to your head. You want to follow that up with another film or two that are solid, but here's where you definitely want to show your heavy-handedness as a director. Then slowly, your work needs to start to spiral. The need for your genius to be front and center in your film should overshadow any semblance of a well-told story. Finally, let the spiral continue until you can't even put your name on films or people won't watch them. And that's it. Follow these simple instructions and you'll be on your way to making your very own M. Night Shyamalan film.